Hello and welcome to For Your Journey. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Travis.
Happy anniversary!
So you may notice some differences about our regular For Your Journey. We've got some balloons here and some party flags behind us. We're actually celebrating the anniversary of our first episode. It's been just about a year. November 24th was our first episode of For Your Journey.
Yeah, it's hard to believe how fast those go.
Years seem to go by quicker and quicker. And as may be kind of customary or, around times of anniversaries, birthdays, mile markers of time passing, it's kind of natural to reflect a little bit and see where you've been, where you are, take some inventory of what's going on, what God has done. And today we're going to try something a little bit differently. Also being the season of Thanksgiving is another kind of time when you may reflect and focus on what you're thankful for.
Yeah.
And we wanted to try something different today in actually creating some time, intentional time for reflection. For and to celebrate those things that God has done.
Yeah, so for the next 4 minutes of this episode, we invite you to join us in a time of silence. And we're going to just keep the video going, and we're going to kind of keep track of that time even for you.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything. You just got to kind of be invited into the space. We'll keep track of the time. It may feel a little uncomfortable. Sometimes doing something different or perhaps even new could be a little uncomfortable, but encourage some stretching to try it a little bit and just see how it works. So
Sure. So please join us for these next 4 minutes of silence.
And reflection.
Thank you for joining us in this time of silence and this time of reflection. And I think it's such an important exercise to take some time, some scheduled time, some intentional time in our world today with just so much going on and so much swirling around us.
Yeah, it seems to be like there's even an increasing amount of distractions and things competing for time and attention.
Yeah.
It's important to make that
Yeah.
space.
And especially at these kind of milestones or kind of intentional holidays, something like Thanksgiving, where it's like a natural time to reflect.
Yeah.
It's good. It's nice to think about an interval or to reflect on a segment of time.
Yeah.
Could be every day,
Yeah.
or it could be once a year.
Whenever.
But that time is important. Thank you for engaging in this little experiment together with us.
Yeah, and thank you for joining on this episode of For Your Journey and any episodes you've joined in the last year. If you have any suggested questions or topics for discussion, you can find us on Facebook or Twitter.
Or even suggest a creative spiritual exercise.
Yeah, like the one we just did. And once again, I'm Travis.
And I'm Andrew.
And this has been For Your Journey.